doing it.
Okay, Nick.
There's nothing better than a romantic Bachelor finale, but let's be real, we're all patiently waiting for the day that somebody slips on a rug during a rose ceremony or becomes the next viral internet meme. Remember me making this face at Women Tell All? Nick Viall's season did not cease to disappoint. You call this mature? So now we're breaking down the 6 craziest moments from this season of The Bachelor right here on Listed. They say a woman shouldn't hold back her crazy for the first few months of dating, but little did they know that that rule does not apply to The Bachelor. Like, remember the chokey? It all started on night 1. From sea creatures to raw phallic-shaped food to actual live camels. We thought we saw it all until a major blast from a slightly drunken past shocked Nick to the point of no words. Well, maybe about 3 words.
And I'm curious to see if he kind of figures out who I am and remembers what happened that night. I'm really excited to see you.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Wait, Liz and Nick had sex at Jay and Tanner's wedding? In case that didn't set in the past 12 times you heard it, Liz and Nick had sex prior to the show airing. He tried to get her number, but she denied him. But then she showed up at the Bachelor mansion and all hell broke loose. Clearly she didn't last more than 1 group date, but hey, memories are forever, right? Next up, the fact that many contestants, myself included, treat their confessionals like they were smack dab in the middle of a riveting therapy session. It makes for solid reality television. And the fact that Raven admitted on national television that she's never had an orgasm, well, that was just reality gold.
My last boyfriend, my ex, who I was intimate with, never made me orgasm.
But don't let Raven's lack of communication in the bedroom fool you. Earlier on in the season, Raven also made it clear she lives by the words of Carrie Underwood. Not only will she take a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, she'll also take a stiletto to your skull. Next boyfriend, better think before he cheats. Speaking of pure, adulterated violence, Nick was put through the ringer doing a mock breakup date between he and Josephine. She took things to next level, Gone Girl status, and slapped him across that gorgeous face right in front of everyone. I know him, and he was like, do not damage the moneymaker.
And in the end,
but don't worry, everything except that slap in the face was simply make-believe. Josephine wasn't even frowned on for that move. Corinne quickly took the cake as this year's villain, at first at least. Nothing seemed to irk the women more than the one time Corinne decided to hit the hay and get her beauty sleep during an actual rose ceremony.
No, but seriously, where is she?
She's upstairs, resting.
Corinne is not here. I know she has a rose, but last time I checked, you still have to show up for the rose ceremony.
And if this move didn't classify her as the ballsiest badass in Bachelor history, her reasoning behind said slumber may have earned itself an Academy Award.
I didn't mean to offend anyone by taking that nap.
Michael Jordan took naps, Abraham Lincoln took naps, and I'm in trouble for napping.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
I didn't mean to nap, guys.
Corinne may not have rubbed everyone the right way, excluding Nick, of course, but Taylor, oh, she learned the hard way. If you cross Corinne, she will cross you right back. I think I speak for all of Bachelor Nation that if I heard the term emotional intelligence one more time, I may need to seek out my own therapist.
There have been times over the last few days that I didn't know if you had the maturity or the emotional intelligence or the coping skills to deal with stuff.
Emotional intelligence?
Everything about Corinne and Taylor's 2-on-1 was epic. Not as epic as my 2-on-1, but pretty darn good. Following their massive blowout confrontation about maturity and that term that must not be named, Corinne took matters into her own hands. She attempted to perform some bad, bougie, witchcraft voodoo doll ritual with the help of some New Orleans locals.
All right, do you have any other questions about anything else?
How do you make a voodoo doll specific to a person?
To each their own, and lastly, if we could list every shocking moment about Corinne, we'd probably be here all day. So in honor of Sweet Corinne and National Napping Day, which was earlier this week, We've repurposed all of those moments that shook Bachelor Mansion and will forever be ingrained in our minds.
Who's doing it?
Okay, Nick.
What are you doing?
Take it off my boob.
Oh my god. Hi. How are you?
My heart is gold, but my vagine is platinum.
Unfortunately, that concludes our list of craziest, most jaw-dropping, most shocking moments of Bachelor Season 21. Although, you know I'd love to sit and chat about this all day. Right now, I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. What moment was the most shocking to you? And if you have another one in mind, share your thoughts right down here in the comments. After that, be sure to click right over here to check out some of the craziest Bachelor moments of all time. I may or may not be on the list. I'm totally on the list. Thanks for hanging out with me here at Clevver News. I'm your host, Ashley Canetti, and I will see you next time.